Hey Taurus, what's up? Thank you for joining me today on my channel. So you guys did a lot of views on my last videos and I so much appreciate your love and support. So I'm just going to do a kind of intuitive, weird read for you guys today. I just kind of felt drawn to do it. We'll see if it goes okay. I tried to do one for Scorpio and I was having like tech issues, so I just took it as a sign that maybe it was meant to be for Taurus instead. So here we go. We're just going to go for it. Use your own discretion and discernment. If it's not your story, don't try and make it your story. Feel free to check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Cross watchers are welcome, but this is going to be for Taurus. All right. We'll see what general messages we can get. This is not date specific. I just felt compelled to do a video for you guys. Everything you need to know will be in the comment box below. We'll see what we can get for Taurus. So I'm getting that you recently escaped something. You left something behind that you needed to part ways with, and it wasn't easy. There may have even been a little bit of fear involved, and it may have taken you a lot of time to muster up like the strength and the courage to like talk yourself into moving on from whatever this is, but you knew in your heart that that was the right move. You could have been leaving. It may have been a person, it may have been a relationship. It could have been two people, two like shadowy figures. So some sort of darker energy. Yeah, and it's like, yeah, you needed to get away. There was just bad energy around those people or that situation. And yeah, it's like you took what you could. You took all that you could take. But also physically, too, you may have had to grab possessions last minute and, like, start anew somewhere else. And now you're sort of assessing the situation of where you're at now, wondering, it could be how you're going to rebuild, or if there's contemplation. I don't know if you're questioning whether severing the friendship or the relationship was the correct move. Yeah, there's a little bit of, you're just not sure. It's like you're having these feelings pop up that's making you question your decision. But you don't need to. You absolutely made the right move, because whatever it was you parted ways with and you had to kind of rebuild from there, you actually already had a lot going for you, if that makes sense. It's like you didn't totally have to rebuild from scratch. You were able to you were able to take something with you into this new space, this new relationship, this new house, this new job. And you already had a very solid foundation and a good stepping stone. You may have already had skills that were needed, take that as it resonates, that are going to benefit you in the future. And ultimately, whatever you walked away from, it put you on the straight path towards your 10 of Cups, your fairy tale ending, your pure happiness, being able to like dance in the sunlight near a river, right? With all the people you love around you. So yeah, whatever it is you're fretting about, Taurus, you absolutely made the right move. And so 10 of Cups it's long term, right? It doesn't happen overnight, but there's good prediction for forward movement into something that's going to be really happy. It could very well be a new relationship. If you did leave a relationship behind, it's almost like you took the building blocks or maybe lessons you learned. But I'm getting like of being mistreated or not standing up for yourself. I think you're questioning if sneaking away was the right move, because maybe you're worried that person's going to come back into your life, but ultimately you need to focus on what was best for you. And it seems like, yeah, that was a darker energy. You literally are going from dark to light. But yeah, you don't need to worry so much and be in your head. Because whether it's building a family or a new relationship or having the career of your dreams, even just having really good friends and people around you, that's coming up. So yeah, you may be kind of in like a feeling like a stale or funky energy right now. But yeah, it's like you're in between these two energies of something that just wasn't serving you and then something that's going to get better. But yeah, there is a sense of anxiety here. Yeah, and whatever it was that you were leaving behind, it was negatively impacting your stability. I'm almost getting that someone was holding on to you so tightly you felt like you couldn't breathe anymore, or they were taking what was yours. Yeah, there were control issues with, again, it could be relationship or work related. Um, but yeah, it was like you were being held, I don't want to say held against your will, but I don't think it's that heavy, but it's, yeah, there was just some sort of negative energy that had you kind of, um, yeah, unable to break free. I don't think you felt like there was a way out of this that was good for all parties. I think you knew that if you tried to communicate your desire to leave, it was not going to be taken in a nice way. I think you thought that that energy, whatever it is, it was going to hold on to you tighter, and maybe if it is work related, it was like they were going to fight to keep you, and you were just at a point where you're like, no, like I need to quit. Like I'm done with this. And so, yeah, now that you've broken away, there is a lot of anxiety here. Um, and the thing is, it's like you're letting your lower vibration, like, take control. You're not seeing the beautiful benefits of what's to come now that you've broken away. Like, you're not even taking the time to enjoy, like, the fresh air and the freedom and, like, I'm just getting like whatever is around you is so much more beautiful than what you came from. Um, yeah, like just take a moment to sit and enjoy what not only what's around you, but how much strength and courage it took for you to leave and to know the fact that you recognized your self-worth to not keep yourself in like a shitty situation. Um, yeah, you're coming off as the Queen of Wands in reverse. So fire energy. But yeah, it's like you're not fully realizing how amazing you truly are. It's like, had you stayed in that situation, it would have kept you at such a negative vibration. Like you were settling, I guess. Settling doesn't feel harsh enough though. Like the stakes were higher than just settling with whatever this was. Like there would have been negative consequences if you stayed. So yeah, you're in a, I think you're doing this assessment of, should I have stayed? Could I have made it better? But no, the answer is no. You can release that burden and that stress of worrying, because you have such a wealth of creativity and passion and desire and a huge ability to love and give love and be loved, that like you can leave the past behind, Taurus, and not worry about it. Like there's a very clear divide in this energy. That yeah, there's no reason to look back and wonder if you made the right choice. I'm getting that like this might be keeping you up at night if you made the right choice. Um, and yeah, there's something to do with like in the darkness you can't see clearly. So literally in the darkness, right, when you're maybe in bed at night, like trying to fall asleep. Like I was saying, it's like you're not taking time to notice the beautiful change of scenery or location or whatever you've moved on to from this darker energy. It's like something is playing mind tricks on you. Something is in your head, and like there's games being played. But yeah, as I was saying, there's, again, such a clear divide in this. As you move away from that energy and realize how much power and confidence and strength it took for you to move on from something that wasn't serving you, from something that was literally taking from your energy, you move on to not only the 10 of Cups, but below that is the 6 of Cups. So this really beautiful, happy energy. It could be meeting your soulmate. It could be fixing childhood wounds. Sometimes it's just sentimental, happy memories, but it's taking you to a new place, but you may be tapping into something that made you happy in the past. So if, if it's career related, you may be doing something that you enjoyed when you were younger. I'm also giving a gift to yourself. By leaving whatever it was you left, it was necessary for your own growth. I think this was part of something you obviously had to go through and learn some lessons from, but the nervous, worrying energy that's not part of the lesson. You can move on from that. And the thing is, this nervous energy, it comes from not wanting to disappoint other people, not wanting it to look like you bailed and, didn't, like you didn't support the team or didn't support the project or didn't support the relationship, that you snuck out the back door. But from what I'm seeing, it was your only option. You knew that's what you had to do. So just, you can move on from it. Because it's like you gave a gift to yourself by doing this. You didn't ask for anybody's permission. You just did it. And it's like a lovely, beautiful energy. It's just like, relief. Like, here you go. Even like the white dresses they're wearing, it's like pure, it's new energy, it's lighthearted, it's just happy and good feeling energy. And so if you're not feeling that now, I do sense that energy is coming very soon. It's like you finally listened to the little voice inside your head that told you that you deserved better, that you had to go. Yeah, that's awesome. Good for you, Taurus. It was very much needed. Something you needed to do. Yeah, I can tell that they're not going to give us any more. So bottom of your deck is the Ace of Wands. So new passionate beginnings. New love, new creativity, new travel. It could be new career, but it's literally like rekindling the flame, right? Something that had burned out. It's like reviving that passion, this new light. And it's red, right? There's creativity, there's passion. If it's in a relationship, like better sex, or right on a more lighthearted note, like something far more passionate, something you're much more deeply invested in, and just love, right? The color red, love, lighting the candle. And there is something spiritual about this. Like I was saying, it was lessons you had to learn and go through. As sucky as that energy is, because it does feel really heavy, and obviously, it's something you've been contemplating for a long time. It's like, I'm getting just like spirits got you, like this is what's coming. So whatever you severed ties with, like, hell yeah, you absolutely had to do it. You don't need to look back and question anymore, Taurus. So let's pull a moon card for you. Shuffle these a little bit. And this Queen of Wands in reverse just might not be loving or learning to love yourself more. I think it took a lot of self-worth and self-love to get yourself out of that. But because maybe that's more of a newer energy for you, it's like a newer feeling, I think maybe it's just a delay in really noticing and kind of vibing off that impact of what a great thing you did for yourself, Taurus. Again, that red, that love, there's something about self-love there. Lighting your own candle, igniting the flame in yourself. It's really lovely energy. What card card can we get? What moon card can we get for Taurus? Spirit, any card for Taurus? Work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. Yeah, and just the idea of having to do and leave something in secret, it is very scorpionic energy. But a new moon, it's releasing, it's new beginnings, it's leaving stuff behind that doesn't serve you. And the fact that it says work through your fears, this is like that worry and anxiety card that I was getting. I don't know if I showed it to you, but like I'm saying, you don't need to worry about whatever it was that was left behind. There were mind games, there was trickery there. Someone was holding on to you too tightly. It's like you weren't able to breathe. You needed to go and put that to rest. Whatever it was, it like needed to die, essentially. And then we'll pull one more of these cards. Can we get for Taurus, please? What card can go along with this story for Taurus? Contentment. You can learn to rest in what you already have and already are. Suddenly you remember, I'm right here resting in God. So God, universe, spirit, yourself, whatever you believe. Yeah, it's about being content in yourself, being content in the choices that you've made and the actions you took to serve yourself. There's nothing selfish about the actions that you've taken, Taurus. I think that's really important here. Yeah, there was something healing about you leaving something behind, but it is good energy. Anyway, I hope that helped a few of you guys. I hope that resonated. Like, share, subscribe if you want to see more videos, and I'll see you probably mid-month for some check-ins. Thanks so much, Taurus. Bye, guys.